And we're back with Ben Mutahi, Chairman SME Alliance of Kenya, to speak to us today about the resumption of business amid the COVID-19 pandemic. Thank you for joining us again, Mutahi, and I hope this time it will be better with the signal.
Thank you very much. This morning I'm happy to be part and parcel of the Metro TV, where we engage each other on business resumption after COVID-19. We have been down for the last 6 months or so, but we are happy that now business is coming back. Kenyans are hardworking, especially the SMEs. They wake up very early, 6 in the morning up to 6 in the evening, working very hard. Those few challenges that we are facing is lack of goods, because still most of the SMEs source their goods from China and the other parts of the world. But we are resuming.
Ben, now the pandemic saw a good number of businesses, close shop, with some of them having to downsize. Basically, the pandemic had a drastic effect on small and medium enterprises in the country. But now with things starting to slowly normalize and with businesses really trying to pick themselves up and just hit the ground running, what are some of the considerations you would say SMEs or small businesses need to consider before, even as they embark on this journey of just, getting back on their feet?
Probably one of the major one is the guarantee of the resources where they are going to get the funds from. That guarantee is very important, because whatever little the savings that one had, most of the SME have already consumed that in terms of food and rent. So one of the major issues that we have to address is where are SMEs going to get money in order to resume in full blast.
So with that said, and with you, basically like your outlook on the economy right now, with how things are looking, would you say there's a chance or even an opportunity for businesses that struggled during the pandemic to actually recoup their losses? Where's the relief for businesses right now? How is the economy looking? What would be your assessment on that?
We still have hope that when you look at the cycle of business, towards the end of the year is when we do a lot of business. So we expect to recoup the losses that we went through. And we are sure in the next 3 months or so, that is November, December, and January, SME will be back in business.
What would you say has been the biggest lesson for small businesses during this pandemic? What has been the biggest take home that now SMEs have to even carry with them going forward as they do business, and has just changed the way things are being done right now?
One of the major challenges where SME has to rethink is about the source of their goods and the timelines that you expect to have these goods in your operating areas, that is your shops or in your zones, where if a pandemic like the COVID-19 could affect the import, these are challenges. Either we move to online sourcing or customer where you know that you are guaranteed to get goods anytime, even when we have these challenges of movement. Flights are not going. So these are some of the new opportunities that we really have to rethink how to handle that.
Even as you mentioned that we're going to have to rethink how, we source for our materials and shift to online sourcing, we've seen a lot of industries and sectors shift to technology and just leveraging on the digital platform to do business, particularly during this COVID-19 period. Would you say this has also had, trickled down to the small businesses, and is there a space for this within that sector?
Yeah, we really have to rethink and see how we can be able to engage now the new areas of technology, either sourcing the goods and other, even selling where you have to engage the online platforms.
Finally, Ben, before I let you go, what advice would you give to small businesses that are trying to just get back on their feet and resume business during this COVID-19 period?
One of the major things is that we should not fear. We should be encouraged, and you know, an SME is a person who have a lot of faith in himself and in whatever he does. So let's not despair. Let's continue being working with that strength of faith, and also look into the new opportunities that are already there, which has been created by this pandemic.
Thank you very much for joining us today to talk about resumption of businesses, particularly SMEs within this COVID-19 period. That was Ben Mutahi, Chairman, SME Alliance of Kenya. Now, don't go anywhere. We're going to take a quick break, but we have another interview lined up for you on business startup amid the COVID-19 pandemic. And with me will be founder and partner, Africa's Startup Campus, Calvin Jodeci. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.